Fellas, I figured I'd need to share this one with you. It caught me by surprise how comfortable this thing is as a daily driver. So, point of this video: how comfortable can you daily drive one of these? I've shared the in-town stuff, and now I wanted to share the long miles and stuff like that. Also, wanted to throw this out there. If y'all don't know, I'm in the trucking business, so I went out and got me a premium mud flap. I call it a premium mud flap. It's really plastically and it's really thin. So what I want to do is cut out a little mud flap. I've seen companies do them, but haven't came across something I like. So I'll make my own little design here and make myself a little mud flap. So anyways, I have no idea why I'm throwing this in, but figured I would. I guess I opened the trunk just to check if it's still there. As a daily / long mile, meaning long seat time over the road, I've shared my pet peeves with this car and how much I hate how it catches all the ruts because of how wide the tires are. You just inevitable, you're not going to do anything about it. But man, was I surprised. I went out about a 4-hour drive on a business trip on this thing, and I absolutely loved it. I loved this thing. I thought I was going to hate the whole rut deal. Now, on my way to this business trip, I had to go through Mexico, and as long as I maintained it probably about 80, 90 and higher, the geometry of the suspension changed or something, because at that point it wouldn't joist the wheel left or right, which I found very odd. Well, not odd, but surprising. That it's just weird, guys. Experience it sometimes yourself. Around town, being on the highway and whatnot, it joists all the time on the highway. But here I'm on an open road, and yes, there are ruts just as big as in town the ruts in my town. You can feel them, but you can barely feel them, guys. That really surprised me. And I miss driving this car. It's been really crappy weather. I haven't driven it much. But just wanted to underline that. As far as the seat goes, as far as the controls and everything, I nitpick it a lot at the interior, but this is all that really counts, and I guess that's all that Ford did, is they give you a cushioning here and a bunch of cheap plastic there, which I caught myself having my elbow here all the time, and this didn't bother me at all. So bare minimum's done to this car, as y'all know. This is all plastic, but man, I just can't just say how surprisingly comfortable I was in this thing, driving for so long, But anyways, that's all I wanted to share. Long miles, long haul. Just great. And as far as oil, didn't go anywhere. The oil level stayed, and I was very surprised. So a quick rundown. You're not going to hate the car like you would in town. Or at least I hate it in town, joisting. The seat is very comfortable. I thought I would get a stiff back, but to my surprise, it is very comfortable for a long time as well. That surprised me a lot. As I mentioned, above certain speed, it handles great. It always handles great. That was never an issue. But it's just so easy to drive. You literally just cruise on down the road, and it's not pulling or pushing or anything like that on you. It's not joisting left or right. You're just cruising down the interstate. And yeah, so if any of you fellas thinking cross country on one of these, don't worry about it. You got nothing to worry about. You'll enjoy it on the interstate like I did. And for gas mileage, for all you boys that give two rips about gas mileage, if you really care about gas mileage, you shouldn't be driving a car like this. But for curiosity's sake, I was doing 18.3, 18.5. I looked on it a few times. That's what I did. So yeah, as always, boys, I don't have much room to show you, give you a nice little view, but it is what it is, and it is how it is. I'm very impressed. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I guess I am. As always, y'all have a mighty fine day, and the Lord bless you. Bye.